You need some colored thread, the bottom part, a pair of scissors, a hook, and a needle. Start by folding the bottom part in half and divide it in 3 parts. And the third here will be the tip part, and these two will be the top part. Mark this tip part with some thread. Do the same thing to the other side. Then take the colored thread and then start making loops from the one next to the marked one, and use only the inner part of these loops. Take a loop through that, make one extra one, and then take a loop through again from the inner part of that loophole, and one through both of them, and again only the inner side. And the whole row here you make the same way, that you only use the inner side of these loopholes, and again through both, and through there, and through both. You stop just before this mark, and then you turn around, make one extra loop here, and start going back, not from this first one but from that one. And now you take both sides of that loophole and again both sides of the loophole, and you continue this way to the other side. And when you reach to the end of this row, you turn and you make 3 loops in a row. 1, 2, and 3. And then you count 6 loops back, and through the 6th loophole you take a loop and 1 through both on your hook, and then again both sides and a loop through, and so on to the other side. But this way you get a shoelace hole here. And when you get to this side and you have 3 loopholes here left, you turn this and you make 3 loops in a row. 1, 2, and 3. And you take a loop through the last one on this row, which is the 3rd one, and you take it straight through the one on your hook. Then you return, going around this shoelace hole so that you take a loop through the next one here and straight through the one on your hook, and then the second one of this shoelace hole here and through the one on your hook, and the 3rd here and through the one on your hook. And then you make 1 extra loop and you skip the first loophole here and you take a loop through here and another one through both of them, and then you just continue like earlier to the other side. And on this side you stop 1 loophole before the shoelace hole and you turn and you make 3 loops and you count 6 backwards and you take a loop through here and another one through both of them, and then you start to return to the other side. And here you stop 3 loopholes before the shoelace hole and you make 3 loops in a row and count 3 loopholes forward and take a loop through there and through the one on your hook. And then again you go around this shoelace hole so that you take a loop through there and through the one on your hook, the next one and the one on your hook, and the third one and through the one on your hook. Make 1 extra loop, skip the first loophole and start from the second one and then through both of these. And then you just continue to the other side. And here on this side again, you stop 1 loophole before the shoelace hole, you turn and make 3 loops in a row, and you count 6 back and take a loop through there and another one through both of them. And on this side you stop again 3 loopholes before the shoelace hole, you turn the sneaker and you make 3 loops in a row, 3, and you take a loop from the third loophole here and straight through the one on your hook, and then you go around this shoelace hole again by taking a loop through there and straight through the one on your hook and through the second one and through the third one, and make 1 extra loop, skip the first loophole after the shoelace hole and take a loop through the second one and then another one through both of them. And on this other side you stop 1 loophole before the shoelace hole, you turn and make 3 loops in a row again and count 6 back and take a loop through there and another one through both of them, and then you just go back. And here on this side you stop 3 loopholes before the shoelace hole, turn and make 3 loops in a row, count 3 forward, take a loop through there and straight through the one on your hook, and again you go around the shoelace hole by taking loops through these loops. And after the third one, make an extra loop, skip the first loophole here and take a loop through the next one and then through both of them. And this will be the last row. And when you get to this side and you have 3 loopholes here left, you make loops so that you take a loop here and straight through the one on your hook, second one the same way, and then the third one there, and make it bigger and just cut it. And now you should have 4 shoelace holes on each side, and then you just end these and do it just like you did when you did the bottom part,